third. I kept saying it was a third turn for the Orcs. It's not. Top of the third turn, Demons. So declare charges. That's first. Here's my first charge against them.
And why are you doing
Here's
that?
my second charge against them. Now, this is a difficult situation because if I keep them back, these units were up here like this. If I keep them back and he charges with the goblins, that opens up an alley for this big guy here. As it stands, he can't charge this unit. He can probably charge this unit. And because of the wheeling thing, like during a charge, you can only wheel once. So clunk, so that doesn't work. So he'd have to wheel, but now he's facing this way, and he's barely going to make it here as it stands. So and then I'm charging here. So
Why are you doing that?
to hold up Grimgore. And that, and I think the horrors can take those goblins. And they may have no choice, because they may have to flee. So that would be the charge reaction thing. He has to make a leadership test. If he fails, then you have to choose.
Choose flee.
Flee. They love it.
Pass.
Okay, and their reaction is?
They're going to hold.
Okay. Okay, and here? Oh, wow.
They fail.
Even with Grimgore standing behind him, they're like, those things are weird. They look like pudding.
You don't want to know what they smell like.
4 inches.
Yep, so they kind of
So
pop
they
out
just
the other side.
come out the other side.
And they do not, as we noted, they don't cause panic in the larger creatures. Now, this is actually quite bad for me, or for this unit of horrors, because now we end up with something like this. So it would be rally flame troops, compulsory moves, none, and now move chargers. So we end up with something like this. Clunk. This guy should be in the middle. Get rid of the charge marker. These guys have a failed charge, so they move forward at half of what their charge would be. So they just move forward 4 inches. Handily in Grimgore's reach. So now we do remaining moves. Here's where it gets interesting. I think I'm going to zip the old Lord of Change back right here. And create a problem out of him. Unless, of course, these guys get a wog. Oh, but then they go straight forward, right? So there's really no way
they
they
go towards
can...
the unit they can see, but I don't think they can see this guy.
Yeah, I think they're
not
out
outside.
of this thing. So he's safe for the time being. Now, over here, I got to get this wizard, thusly.
Yeah,
That's probably a good spot for him. He only has 1 wound left, so these guys are a threat. They can turn around and just shoot him. But I think I will definitely kill this guy this turn with the various spells and shooting attacks. Flames of Tzeentch, I believe it's called. All right, and now movement. Going to move these guys back. Like that. Is that right? I think we end up a little something like that. And what I'm going to attempt to do this turn is vaporize Grimgore and his cohorts. So there you go. Not going to move these guys. Magic phase. Okay, Demons turn 3, magic phase. I'm going to use a bound spell from the banner of Change, I believe it's called. And that is power level 3, 3d6 strength 3 hits. Banner of Change.
3d6?
That is correct.
Good grief. What's the power level?
3.
I didn't even get my dispel dice out.
So 2 common.
2
a
for
level
him, 1 for him. I'm going to use
right.
2 dice to go after that.
All right. Okay, that's dispelled, so that takes care of that. Now that's a great thing about the bound spells is I just burned off 2 dispel dice to get rid of that one thing that just couldn't happen. So there you go. Now these guys can't use their spell in close combat, so let's get rid of that dice off the field. This guy's going to use Boon of Tzeentch, 3+ to cast. Gives more power dice. It's cast on a 7.
I'm going to let that one go.
Okay, get rid of the dice. Use other dice besides power dice, D3 + 1. So he gets back his 2 dice like last time. And his other spell is a 13, so he can't cast that. The Battle Standard Bearer, he's going to do a 4-up Flickering Fire of Tzeentch. Yeah, that's this guy right here. 4 up. Whoops. A 1 and a 3. 4. Cast it.
One die. 4.
Oh, nice. These guys are going to use the 4 up Flickering Fire of Tzeentch. Successful on a 5. This is number of hits, so let's get rid of that. Number of hits, 5. And the strength of the hits is 7.
Oh.
Yay! So 2 ups, 4 vaporizations.
Strength 7.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Lord of Tzeentch is going to pull 2 and a common, and he's going to throw them at... Nope. He's going to throw all 4 of his dice at Bolt of Change. That's on them. And that's successful with the
Dispel
15.
scroll.
So that's 3 scrolls burned. I should have tried to kill this guy before, because that might get rid of another Dispel scroll. Okay, so this guy's going to do Crown of Tadron, which is a radius of damage, 8+. Yes, on a 14.
That's within 12 inches, isn't it?
That is correct.
I'm going to let that one go. You know, I'm going to Dispel Scroll that one.
Okay, so that should be it for the scrolls, right?
That's it.
Gonna throw 4. This unit is gonna throw 4 dice at Bolt of Change on them. 12 up. Here it comes. Oh, wait a minute. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay.
Gotta go for that one.
Yep,
Get
get
a
a 12.
12. Nope.
Nope. All right,
That's
get
bad.
rid of the dice. It's already used. Here's number of hits. 6. Here's the strength of the hits. This plus 4. So strength 7. And that's 3 guys vaporized. Wow, you know, I gotta keep going at those guys. 4+ for Flickering Fire of Tzeentch. That's the unit casting it. This guy's my lead man. That succeeds on a 9. Let's measure range. 18 inches. Yep, well within range. This is number of hits. 3 hits. Strength, 2. 6 to wound. No wounding hits. And that's it. Magic face. How many minutes did I do that in?
5 3/4.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of editing. Okay. All right, so here's what happened. These guys, I did 1 wound. The goblins with the spears did 2 wounds back. And so that meant I lost the combat by 6. No, there's no banner. I lost it by 5. It didn't matter. I rolled like a 10 for my leadership.
11.
So demons don't break. They just lose a guy for everything they fail the leadership test by, which is obviously more than 5. So these guys evaporated back into the warp. Now these guys can overrun if they want, or they can hold. What's it going to be, Mike?
Overrun.
Okay. Now we determined what you do. You can do this little paper folding trick, right? And determine the angle. So this is their front angle. Most of the goblins are in the front. So we end up with, roll 2d6. 5.
inches.
Oh, I
That's
actually
not
think
so
that doesn't make it. That's my prediction, but you never know. Yeah, they go straight. Yeah, that would be weird. Yeah, that is a very oddball situation. All right. But that's good for him because basically I threw away a unit and I caused the situation that I was hoping to avoid.